Hello, my name is Sheena Nettles. I am an EDM 310 student at University of South Alabama, and my major is elementary education. I'm going to begin talking about some things that I have learned this semester. The major goal of EDM 310 is for me to become technologically literate, and I can say that I have achieved this goal. In this class, I've learned how to create a blog, create my own PLN, use Google Docs, use Skype, do a Wordle, use YouTube, do a timeline on Time Toast, and so much more. This class really has taught me a lot. Before I entered the four doors of this class, I did not know how to do any of these things. And I am very appreciative that I had the opportunity to learn how to do these things. And I'm going to definitely apply it to my future classroom. Next, I'm going to discuss things that I didn't learn in EDM 310. I cannot say there is nothing that I did not learn. This class gave me the full overview of what technology is all about. Before I entered this class, I thought the internet, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint were like the whole basis of technology, and I found out that answer to this question is wrong. That there is more to technology than just office tools and the internet. Technology is all around us and it is ever changing, and it is very important that we stay abreast on these changes in technology.
I know at the end they're like, that's cute, but I was like, iPad, so it's hard.
Next, I'm going to tell you about what I will take with me from EDM 310, and the answer to this question is everything. Because I believe that everything we learned in this class was of a good advantage. And we as teachers do need to be familiar with technology and how we're going to use it in our classrooms. Technology will enhance your students' learning, and they will have a thrill to want to learn when they see technology being incorporated in the school setting. And there's nothing that I would add or take away from EDM 310. I consider this to be a very helpful course.
Yeah, and I got that.
Next, I'm going to tell you about what I am going to use in my future classroom. I plan on teaching 3rd, 4th, or 5th grade. I plan on using smart boards to teach all of my lessons, and I want my students to use Skype, have blogs, have their own personal learning network, and a Twitter account. I want them to use Skype to have conversations with my teachers that I consider my friends, and also they can have conversations with their classmates at free time, and also to conduct parent conferences when they're unable to attend them at school. So this way I will have still a face-to-face conversation with them. And also I want them to have blogs and Twitter accounts so both the teachers and my students could keep up with what is going on in my classroom and how their parents could keep up with how their students are doing in my class. And I also want them to have their personal learning network to help teach them to be organized and help save them a lot of time in their learning. Yeah, he moved it a little bit. Next, I'm going to talk about things that I will not use or abandon, and the answer to this question is nothing. I believe everything, like I said before, was of
improv,
great
yeah,
use
body.
in this
It's
class.
so fun. It is so fun.
It is
Well, it's like
a
you hold
very
your
good
arms like
thing
this,
to
and someone
have
else puts their
a
arms
thorough
through your
knowledge
arms.
of
So
technology.
you're like patting your face or like picking your nose.
Next, I will talk about what I liked in EDM 310. The answer to this is everything. I especially enjoyed all the videos, but my favorite one was Randy Parsh. It is
I'm gonna
such
go back and take that part out.
a blessing to see
Boston
someone who was a cancer survivor to be so inspirational, witty, and have such a broad knowledge.
I haven't been able to.
And I also enjoyed doing Skype
Your
interviews.
books transfer from your iPad to
I
your
did a
iPhone,
Skype interview
computer,
with Krista
laptop.
Edwards,
So it's based on
and we did not intend on doing it together, but
Audible
from
books.
doing the Skype interview, we began to form a connection as friends, and that is how I got to know her till today. If it wasn't for the Skype interview, I would have never got a chance to know her.
We're gonna meet sometime.
And
next week. I don't
also,
know when.
I enjoyed like
Maybe
reading
different groups and all.
our required readings for our blog posts. A lot of them had very good information that we as future teachers should know.
Yeah, this is.
And my favorite part was also viewing other people's blogs. I wish my blog was like theirs. An example is Miss Yalis. She has a very interesting and well-constructed blog. She has the parents and students so involved in their in their child's education.
You can add it to.
And I enjoyed reading one of her students' blogs by the name of Hannah.
I'll do it with me.
The blog post that I read was the one that she explained how she gave her lawn care to an organization to help children. And I think that this was a very wonderful thing to do. And if I had the courage, I would have done it too. Now I'm going to talk about what I disliked about EDM 310. The one thing that I disliked is the heavy workload. That by having the heavy workload, it has prepared me for the obstacles that I will face as a future teacher. And it has also helped me to develop skills that are essential when I become a teacher, which are planning, organization, and time management. If I lack one, two, or even all of these skills, I will not be a very good teacher. And I can say that I am very thankful for the heavy workload, even though it was very stressful and tiresome. It was still of some use to me. It has thoroughly prepared me for my teaching career.
Oh, yeah, okay. I thought you meant.
I would like to thank Dr. Strange
I was surprised
and
that
all his
whenever, see, I
lab
wasn't paying
assistants,
attention to what
including
the buckets
Anthony
were doing
Capps,
whenever
Stephen
they
Akins,
were,
Allie
not
Howe,
doing it. Right.
Emberly
But
Elmore,
Whitney
and Jamie
and her
Lynn
partner
for
were like,
enhancing my knowledge of technology.
and
I can say I wouldn't have done it without you. And I am very thankful to have good people to work with like you guys. Thanks again, and bye, Dr. Strange.